Hi everyone, I'm your Korean teacher, Haley. Welcome back to class. Before we start, let me ask you a few questions. What do you do before you go to bed? Do you usually take a shower after you finish exercising? Do you check your phone as soon as you wake up? In English, we connect actions using before, after, or as soon as. In Korean, these are expressed through specific verb endings. Today, we're going to learn how to link two actions based on their timing, including those sudden changes where one action is interrupted by another. Mastering these will make your storytelling much more fluid and natural. Today's topic is connecting actions in sequential order. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to describe what happens first using before. Emphasize the completion of an action before the next step. Express an action that happens immediately after another. Describe a shift or interruption in action. Let's go! To wash hands, 손을 씻다. To wash one's face, 세수하다. To stretch, 스트레칭을 하다. To start, 시작하다. To finish, to end, 끝나다. To check, 확인하다. To go out, 나가다. To arrive, 도착하다. To ask a question, 질문하다. To lend, 빌려주다. To take medicine, 약을 먹다. To clean, 청소하다. To rest, 쉬다. To graduate, 졸업하다. To get a job, 취직하다. To turn on the light, 불을 켜다. To meet a friend, 친구를 만나다. To dream, 꿈을 꾸다. To get hurt, 다치다. To fall asleep, 잠이 들다. And now let's learn grammar together. Part A, verb 기 전에, before, verb ing. This grammar allows you to talk about what happened earlier than a certain action. While English put before at the start of the phrase, Korean attaches 기 전에 directly after the verb stem. It's the most fundamental way to set a timeline for your actions. How do we make it? For general verbs, no matter if the verb stem ends in a vowel or a consonant, 받침, simply attach 기 전에 directly to the stem. For example, to sleep, 자다. And before sleeping, 자기 전에. So it's 자기 전에. To eat, 먹다. Before eating, 먹기 전에. To come, 오다. Before coming, 오기 전에. To read, 읽다. Before reading, 읽기 전에. And for 하다 verbs, just change it to 하기 전에. It's that simple. To exercise, 운동하다. And this is 하다 verb, just change it, 하다 to 하기 전에. So before exercising, 운동하기 전에. To study, 공부하다. Before studying, 공부하기 전에. To cook, 요리하다. Before cooking, 요리하기 전에. And with nouns, for nouns that already imply an action, you can simply add 전에 without the 기. For example, class, 수업. And before class, 수업 전에. Just put 전에 after the noun. Meal is 식사. Before a meal, 식사 전에. And I want to give you a tip here. It's a tense tip on word order. In Korean, when using 기 전에, we never put the past tense, at, ot, inside the 기 part. The tense is only expressed in the final verb of the sentence. For example, 한국 왔기 전에? No. You have to say it this way. I learned Korean before I came to Korea. 한국 오기 전에 한국어를 배웠어요. You have to put the tense at the last verb, 배웠어요. That is the past tense. And with the 오기, there's no tense. Just use the same word that we learned. And now let's check example sentences. Before sleeping, I read a book. 자기 전에 책을 읽어요. Let's check vocabulary. 자다, to sleep. To read a book, 책을 읽다. And here, you can see 자기 전에. 자다 becomes 자기 전에, before sleeping. This is how you talk about your little habit you have right before you fall asleep. So before sleeping, 자기 전에 I read a book. 책을 읽어요. Please wash your hands before eating. 밥을 먹기 전에 손을 씻으세요. 밥을 먹다, to eat a meal. To wash hands, 손을 씻다. And here you can see 먹다 becomes 먹기 전에. This is a great way to give someone a polite instruction or rule to follow. So, please wash your hands before eating. 밥을 먹기 전에 손을 씻으세요. And here you can see the ending is 으세요. This is a polite way to give an order or a recommendation. So instead of just saying the fact, you're telling someone, please do this before you eat. It's a very common way to give hygiene or safety instruction. Please wash your hands before eating. 밥을 먹기 전에 손을 씻으세요. Before coming to Korea, I learned Korean. 한국에 오기 전에 한국어를 배웠어요. 한국에 오다, to come to Korea. 배우다, to learn. And you can see 오다 becomes 오기 전에. Use this to explain something you finished doing before a big move or a trip. So, before coming to Korea, 한국에 오기 전에 I learned Korean. 한국어를 배웠어요. Before going home, I bought a gift. 집에 가기 전에 선물을 샀어요. 집에 가다, to go home. 선물을 사다, to buy a gift. 가다 becomes 가기 전에. You use this when you stopped somewhere to do something on your way home. So before going home, 집에 가기 전에 I bought a gift. 선물을 샀어요. Before exercising, I do stretching. 운동하기 전에 스트레칭을 해요. First, let's check vocabulary. 운동하다, to exercise. 스트레칭을 하다, to stretch. Here, 운동하다, this is 하다 verb. So it becomes 운동하기 전에. This is a perfect for describing your step-by-step health routine. Before exercising, 운동하기 전에 I do stretching. 스트레칭을 해요. Before starting class, I drink coffee. 수업 시작하기 전에 커피를 마셔요. 수업 시작하다, to start class. 커피를 마시다, to drink coffee. Here, 시작하다 becomes 시작하기 전에. Use this for your must-do preparation before class starts. Before starting class, 수업 시작하기 전에 I drink coffee. 커피를 마셔요. Before going out, I check the weather. 나가기 전에 날씨를 확인해요. 나가다 means to go out. 날씨를 확인하다, to check the weather. Here, 나가다 becomes 나가기 전에. This explains the very last thing you do before you step out the door. Before going out, 나가기 전에 I check the weather. 날씨를 확인해요. Before watching the movie, I bought popcorn. 영화 보기 전에 팝콘을 샀어요. 영화 보다, to watch a movie. 팝콘을 사다, to buy popcorn. And 보다 becomes 영화 보기 전에. Use this to describe the fun things you do to get ready for a movie. So, before watching the movie, 영화 보기 전에 I bought popcorn. 팝콘을 샀어요. And now let's do the quiz together. Which sentence correctly says, I read a book before sleeping? Number 1, 자기 전에 책을 읽어요. Number 2, 자고 나서 책을 읽어요. The answer is right, it's number 1. 자기 전에 책을 읽어요. Since you read before the action of sleeping, we attach 기 전에 to the verb 자다. So it's number 1. Choose the correct sentence for I learned Korean before I came to Korea. Number 1. 한국에 왔기 전에 한국어를 배웠어요. Number 2. 한국에 오기 전에 한국어를 배웠어요. The answer is correct is number 2. Remember, I gave you a tense tip. We never put the past tense inside the 기 전에 part. So the answer is number 2. Amazing job today! You've mastered how to connect actions using various sequence endings, whether it's something you do before bed or as soon as you wake up. You can now describe your day perfectly. Thank you so much for your hard work. I'll see you in the next class. Bye everyone! 안녕!